Welcome everyone to today's line meditation. As we usually do, we will start with our meditation and then we will watch a short talk from our founder, Srimati Nirmala Devi. And then in the end, for anybody who has joined us for the first time, we will give a quick introduction to Raja Yoga. So to begin with, we can keep both our hands on our lap and we can slowly close our eyes. We'll try to focus on our breath, try to relax ourselves. Try to really enjoy this silence, enjoy this moment. We can take a right hand and place it on our heart, and we can say the affirmation, Mother, I am the pure spirit. Mother, I am the pure spirit. Now we can take our right hand and place it on our neck, and we can say the affirmation, Mother, I am not guilty. Mother, I am not guilty. And now I bring my right hand on my forehead, and I will say, Mother, I forgive everybody, including myself. Mother, I forgive everybody, including myself. Now we can take a right hand on the back side of our head. We say, Oh, Divine Mother, please forgive any mistakes I may have made knowingly or unknowingly. Oh, Divine Mother, please forgive any mistakes I may have made knowingly or unknowingly. Now we take a right hand and place it on top of our head. We say, Mother, please give me self-realization. Mother, please give me self-realization. We can gently massage our scalp in clockwise direction. And we can gently bring our hands back on our lap, and we can stay in meditation for a few minutes. We can gently open our eyes and we can watch a short talk from Sri Mataji.
My idea of coming to Pandharpur for Shiv Puja was this, that Shiva represents the spirit, and the spirit is residing in all of you, in your hearts. The seat of Sadashiva is on top of your head, but is reflected in your heart. Now your brain is the Vittala. So to bring spirit to your brain means enlightenment of your brain. Enlightenment of your brain means the limited capacity of your brain has to become unlimited in its capacity to realize God. I will not use the word understand, but to realize God. How powerful He is, how miraculous He is, how great He is. The another is that the brain of man can create, of course, out of the dead. But when the spirit comes into brain, then you create living things, living work of Kundalini. Even the dead start behaving like living because you touch the spirit in the dead. Like the nucleus inside every atom or a molecule has the spirit of that molecule. And if you become your spirit, we can say the brain of a molecule or an atom is like the nucleus, body of the nucleus. But the one that controls the nucleus is the spirit that resides within the nucleus. So now you have got the attention or the body, the whole body of the atom, then the nucleus, and inside the nucleus is the spirit. In the same way, we have this body, the attention of the body. And then we have the nucleus is the brain, and the spirit is in the heart. So the brain is controlled through the spirit. How? That around the heart there are 7 auras. Which can be multiplied into any number. 7 raised to power 1600. Which are the ones which watch the 7 chakras raised to power 1600. 16,000, sorry. Now this spirit is watching through this aura. Watching, I'm again saying watching. Through this aura, can you sit down? Can you sit down? I think would be better. There's no need to bother once you have put it up. This aura is watching the behavior of your 7 centers in your brain. Is also watching all the nerves that are working in the brain, watching again. But when you bring the spirit into your brain, then you go 2 steps ahead. Because when your Kundalini rises, she touches the Sadashiva, and Sadashiva informs the spirit. Informs in the sense reflects in the spirit. So that's the first state where the watching auras start communicating to your different chakras in the brain and integrating it. But when you bring your spirit to your brain, this is the second state. Then you really become self-realized in the full way. In the full way. Because then yourself, that is the spirit, becomes your brain. Action is very dynamic. It opens then the 5th dimension in the human being. First, when you become realized, collectively conscious, and start raising the Kundalini, you cross the 4th dimension. But when your spirit comes into your brain, then you become the 5th dimension, means you become the doer. Our brain now, for example, says, all right, lift this thing up. So you touch it with your hand, you lift it up. You are the doer. But when the brain becomes the spirit is the doer. And when spirit is the doer, then you become a complete Shiva, self-realized. In that state, if you get angry, you are not attached. You are not an attached person to anything whatsoever. If you possess anything, you are not attached. You cannot attach because spirit is detachment. It's complete detachment. You don't bother about any attachments whatsoever. Even for a second, you are not attached.
You can just close our eyes and just pay our attention on top of our head, and we can stay in silence for a few minutes. gently open our eyes. And with that, we come to an end for today's meditation. So, for anybody who has joined us for the first time, I will give a quick introduction to Sahaja Yoga. Also, others are free to stay back. So, to begin with, Sahaja Yoga meditation, Sahaja in itself means to use the energy we are born with to connect to our true self. That's the whole meaning of Sahaja Yoga. So, we are all born with an energy called as Kundalini energy, and it is at the base of the spine and it stays in a dormant state. And with the technique of Sahaja Yoga, we are able to awaken this energy, and this energy passes through the seven energy centers. And when it reaches the seven energy center, that is when we achieve a state of peace and complete thoughtlessness, yet we are fully aware of our surrounding. And this is the state that we call as self-realization. So back in the day, there were various techniques, also very difficult as people had to leave their worldly responsibilities and go into penance to achieve Kundalini awakening. And Sri Mataji back in 1970, out of a love for mankind, wanted to invent a technique that is easy and which can easily be integrated into our day-to-day lives. And that's how the technique of Sahaja Yoga was born. It's a technique which can be integrated easily into our lives. It's very easy. And the best part is immediately we can feel the effect of Kundalini awakening within us. So I will quickly go through the seven energy centers and also we will go through the three channels. These three channels are basically time. The left channel is our past, the right channel is our future, and the one in the center is the present. The main focus of Sahaja Yoga is to try and be in the present. We don't want to worry about what has already happened or what is going to happen because both these events are not in our control and we try and be in the present. So to begin with Muladhara Chakra, this is the one which is below the Kundalini. It's the first energy center. It's the energy center that provides us with purity, innocence, wisdom, and most importantly, a childlike personality. If we try to think back of our childhood, we were very happy, very joyful with very little things. But as and when we grow, our ego develops and we are not able to find joy anymore. Uh, and the feeling of satisfaction is not there anymore. And with the help of the Muladhara Chakra, we are able to establish a childlike quality within us where we are able to enjoy the small things as how a child enjoys. Then comes the Swadhisthana Chakra. This is the second energy center. It's so each energy center, apart from the qualities that it provides us, it also takes care of the organs around it. So the main quality of Swadhisthana Chakra is to give us a sense of creativity where we start enjoying art, literature, music. We see things, the creative side of things, and we are able to enjoy it. Apart from that, Swadhisthana Chakra is also taking care of the liver. It allows us to calm our thoughts. It allows us to not engage in things that causes worries and kind of keeps our attention fully relaxed. And this is done by regulating the functioning of the liver to maintain its functioning and not get it overworked. Then comes the Nabhi chakra. This is the energy center on the stomach. It is surrounded by the void. The Nabhi chakra mainly allows us to feel the sense of peace and satisfaction. In today's time, we are able to achieve more and more, yet not able to attain that state of satisfaction. And with the help of Nabhi Chakra, we are able to look at things in a way that we are able to enjoy what we have and worry less about what we don't have. Also, the void is something that gives us this quality where we are our own master. We are not carried away by influences or peer pressure, and we are able to stand for what is good for us and decide what is good for us. So, void along with our Navi Chakra allows us to do what is best for us and also to enjoy what we already have. Then comes the Anahata Chakra. This is the one on the heart. and it takes care of giving us security, confidence, sense of love and compassion for everyone. And close to the heart, you can see this flame. This is our spirit. This is our true identity. And what we want to do in Surge Yoga is to get closer to our true identity, to our true self. We want to drop all the false ideas and false impression we have about ourselves and really connect to our pure self. Then moving on, we have the Vishuddhi Chakra. This is the energy center that allows us to coexist in the society, to maintain harmonious relation, to have self-respect and self-esteem for ourselves, and the ability to speak in a way that we are able to put our point across without hurting any sentiments. So these qualities come from our Vishuddhi Chakra. It's very important in today's time. Then comes the Agya Chakra. This is the energy center on our forehead. This allows us to forgive everyone. In today's time, we constantly deal with people and situation, and some things go our way while some doesn't, and we tend to replay certain things again and again, which causes frustration, anger, grudges. And with the help of Agya Chakra, we are able to let go things, kind of let things pass and have a state of witness and not get over engaged or hold any kind of emotions to situations. So this is what Agya Chakra helps with. And then comes the Sahasrara Chakra. This is the seventh energy center, which is an integration of all the energy centers. And this is the spot where we want to reach through meditation. And when we reach here, we are connecting to our true self, where we are able to see ourselves without any illusions. Now comes the three channels. The left channel is about our past, as we spoke earlier. So all our past experiences, traumas, or habits which influence our daily lives, we are able to let go and get rid of them. Similarly, all our worries about the future, anxiety, stress, all kinds of uh, futuristic emotions is also something we can get rid of, and we are purely able to enjoy a present in a very relaxed, joyful manner. So this is the whole goal of Saja Yoga, and this is what we try to achieve through our meditation. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's session, and whatever knowledge we shared is just the tip of the iceberg. There is a lot more. And in our future sessions, we will slowly cover more and more deep topics. We will also go deeper into each energy center, try and explore how to meditate and how to activate those energy centers. So, with that, we come to an end to today's session. We will again see each other next week. We have our sessions every Tuesday at 6 p.m. CT. So please feel free to join us, and also please meditate. All you have to do is sit, and with your right hand you massage your scalp, and you just have to sit in silence for a few minutes to really experience this peace. So please feel free to join us and also to invite your friends and family. Thank you all for joining us.